We are grateful with the victory that the good people of Akwatia has delivered to us. I mean, all along we knew we were going to win because we had worked hard for it. And we knew very well that if we were going to have free, fair, transparent election, there was no way NPP was going to win this constituency because the figures told us very clear in 2024 that they rigged the election. The election was rigged to a tune of almost 2,000 votes, and we knew the polling station. That's why we were contesting it in court. Like I always put it out there. Unfortunately, along the line, the MP died. And then so we couldn't have the opportunity of presenting our evidence for the judge to see that they actually rigged the election. So an opportunity came for us to exhibit that, and we exhibited it yesterday. Make sure that we police the place, police the polling station, and put in a superior strategy. Because the strategy coming in was that we wanted to sell the good work of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to the people. And they bought it and voted us massively. And clearly you saw that the difference was what? 2,964. That tells you that I've been vindicated with what I said about the rigging of the election in the 2024. The NDC worked. I mean, all the executive, the national chairman, the general secretary led the National Executive Committee with all our supporters and activists, crisscrossed the constituency, and were selling the good works of the government of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And the people bought it. And so the only thing was that we, as a directory, was to protect what was coming in for the NDC. And we did it. By 6:40 thereabout, we had collated our results. The EC had not even gotten their results. We had collated with the fastest speed. We are still expecting our opponent to bring their results. Since yesterday, they could not. You see, for some time now, you see, they could not collate any of their results. The same problem they had in Asin North, the same problem in 2024, the same problem they had at North. That party is completely disorganized. They need to organize themselves. They need to sit together and work together as a team and because we don't want to have a one-party system in Ghana. We don't want. But it's appear the NPP is pushing the NDC towards that. So we will help them to reorganize their party. But they should not be contesting anytime soon any elections. Because any election anytime soon, they will have even the worst defeat. Because Ghanaians are just fed up with them. They are not comfortable with them the way they are. And that is why, if you look at almost all their strong areas yesterday, they lost some of them. A good number of them that used to vote them massively. Yesterday, we closed the gaps in those areas. I mean, the people are fed up with them. So they need to sit back, reorganize their party, talk tough to each other because of their internal wrangling and the posturing of their current executive and the way they want to push the agenda of one candidate, top-down approach. All this in the grassroots are not happy with. They don't know this. It shows in the elections. And that we are saying that we want a strong opposition. We don't want a very weak opposition in Ghana. It's not good for our democracy. Okay? And that is what we are looking for. But the current trend that we are seeing, NPP, they cannot contest any election and win with this posturing there. You see, it is not a party. They don't even have them. The numbers that they are banding around, they don't have those numbers. These are fake numbers they always concoct, connive with crooked electoral officers, and spew it out publicly. You think that they have the numbers. 2024 exposed them. When we activated our body cameras, it exposed them. They couldn't put those figures in there. Yesterday, our men were all over the place. So they didn't have the luxury to put those fake figures inside the box. So the votes yesterday was a true reflection of the people's choice. It's not a party. Don't forget, all the executives were in the field yesterday, led by their general secretary. Their minority leader was also in the field, going around removing our posters. You see, they were just looking for our trouble. We said, don't mind them, allow them. We know what they are looking for. They wanted to disturb the peace of the place, but we allowed them and made sure that the people used their thumbprint to deal with them, and they dealt with them a heavy blow. You want me to give you the number of years? We're not going to give them any number of years. What I'm just saying is that you go and reorganize themselves. But anytime soon, if there's an election that is coming in anytime soon, they shouldn't venture contesting it. Because they'll lose. Ghanaians are fed up with them. You can't lose the general election within 8 months and you think you can recover. We lost 2016. It wasn't easy for us to recover in 4 years, 2020. Whilst we're doing the recovery, they rigged the election in the 2020 because our feet was not on the ground. But we managed to put ourselves together, and that's how we came back strongly and beat them in the 2024 elections. You just lost. Ghanaians say, la, we don't want to hear anything about NPP. Just send your troubles away. For now, their attention should have been how to reorganize their party. Okay, how to go and organize branch elections, constituency, regional elections, do national elections, get proper executives in place. Then they can now think of getting a presidential candidate. But see what they've done. Alisa Group, they went to Alisa Hotel, sat there and said they want to pick a presidential candidate. Then they now come to start. Who does that? Is that how you roof a house before you put the foundation? That's what they are trying to do. So that's what I'm saying. This is a very disorganized party. How can a disorganized party go and win an election? It won't go anywhere. Because we have a plan. And we are working. And Ghanaians they have confidence in His Excellency John Dramani Mahama government. And so anytime we go, they know that this group of people, they won't tell lies. When they promise, they will deliver. So when we come and tell them, vote for us, we are going to do this, they have confidence. They know we are going to do it. But this group, one of them said, when they lose the election, he will resign. You heard him now begging around that they should forgive him. We are not forgiving him. He must resign. He has to resign. That will make him an honorable man. You cannot be bearing the title honorable member and you are not honorable in your speech. Do an honorable thing. You have promised to resign when NDC beat you. And I told him, when I heard it, I held my head and said, well, this man is finished. You are daring NDC in an election. We will beat you and you will not understand the beating. And see how the beating, we beat them. Basa, 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 basa. So you should just do the honorable thing. Let him resign. Then we can go to New Joaben, his constituency, and we will get a proper representation to replace him. And I know when we go, even people are already knocking our doors. They want to contest NDC primaries for there because we are going to make sure that that place is declared vacant. The man must resign. And we are going to win that constituency. We are not going to accept any apology. These are the things they do and they don't respect politicians in Ghana. They just come out and say anything. And then when they hit them hard, they say, I apologize. No, he must resign. If he doesn't, we are going to write to Speaker of Parliament and tell him, this is your speech. These are your utterances. You said your promises. Please do the honorable thing. Don't spoil the name of the house that we are not honorable men. They are honorable men in the house and he must be one of them. He shouldn't make himself a dishonorable person. Thank you.